We have another company trying to beat Jap manufacturers and Austrian manufacturers into the top end motocross and off-road market when it comes to electric motorcycles. This is going to be the 2023 SurRon Storm BF. Beforehand, they have some models that are more of a hybrid between a mountain bike and a dirt bike, and they go for around $3 to $5 grand. And now they've got a model that's going to be $8 to $10 grand, depending upon where you live. And their market is literally the motocross guy and an enduro off-road guy. And how they market it is they're saying make the shift from gas-powered engines. Imagine no more oil changes, no spilled gas, no top-end rebuilds, and no noise. I would say that that is not a bulletin point because I like the noise. However, to some people, yes, if you're in the woods, you want to have no emissions and no noise because you could potentially take these things more places. But with this is going to come more regulation between the government and the states, where they are not going to want these motorcycles that can do 70 miles an hour on trails where people can walk and have bicycles, right? That's just my prediction. You know, some of these are going to end up being only close course bikes like current dirt bikes are right now. I will say that I am a fan of the transition to electric, not because of the no noise, not because of no shifting and no clutch. I'm going to miss all of that, but because of the maintenance. I don't like changing my oil. I don't like doing top-end rebuilds, checking valves, changing out clutches, you know, making sure everything is okay, the gears, whatever. I don't like messing with that stuff, and it's cost-effective for me and in my mind to go ride something that I'm like, okay, I know that I just have to check, you know, my axle bolts and my spokes and make sure that my triple clamps are tight, you know, and my chain is adjusted properly and my sprockets aren't chipped, kind of a thing. Like, it's low maintenance in that regard, which I love. And this is a transition that is going to take 5 to 10 years before we actually start seeing full-blown race series on these things, because you're gonna, especially Feld, World Supercross, MX Sports, they're GNCC, you know, they're owned by MX Sports, but all these big end leagues are going to need, or they're going to want, homologated motorcycles, and meaning that you have everybody involved. You've got Yamaha, Honda, all the big manufacturers, so that they can choose, so that they've got the biggest class and biggest publicity possible. But I do see that there is going to be a e-bike class at some point within the next 5 years. You just need to prepare yourself, because it's easier to swallow if you start preparing yourself now. This motorcycle, if we compare it to the Stark, right, it's not near as powerful. So we've got 520 newton meters of peak torque, where the Stark has 938, so it's almost twice. This sucker is, how heavy is it? It is 280 pounds, which that is an incredibly heavy motorcycle. And they say this guy can go upwards of 75 miles an hour. Or, okay, no, 68 miles an hour. And its max range is 75 miles at 30 miles an hour, depending upon terrain. And it's going to take like 4 hours to charge. That's great and all, but the Stark Vark, this is really a full-blown race bike is what this is. And this is more of a play bike. I would think of like a 125 e-bike is what you're looking at with something like this. You know, completely different class. This is the Open 450 bike. This is the 125. And personally, I'm excited about the new innovation when it comes to these electronic motorcycles, but it is going to take the industry for a tumble, because there is no more Pro Circuit pipe, FMF pipe, right? You don't have anybody doing big bore kits anymore. You don't have any stage 3 hot cams. There's a lot of internals here, Hinson clutches, right? You know, Athena Pistons, all these guys are going to have to potentially transition to a technology company rather than just a manufacturing company. And it's going to hurt some industries at some point. That's why I believe that there's going to be a e-bike class in addition to the gas-powered class as well. Let me know what you guys all think in the comments below. I'll be down there to banter. And this month's giveaway, I'm going to give away a set of goggles to my Patreon supporters and the people that join the channel. It can be as little as $1.99 a month. You get some sweet-ass emojis. My Patreon, we debate a little bit more in depth on some stuff. I give out some information. I give all my race notes and everything there, but I'm going to have that exclusive to those guys to give back a little bit. Sometimes I post some more earlier access videos on there as well, but I'm going to start doing a giveaway every month, you know, and as I gain more subscribers, I'm going to be giving away, you know, a good portion of what is being paid out in rewards. That's just what I'm going to start doing. I think it'll be fun, you know, and hopefully eventually it can get to the point where, you know, we're giving full sets of gear out, you know, suspension packages, all sorts of cool shit to the subscribers. So it helped to trying to give back a little bit to the community there as well and help the channel grow. So this is Johnny F. and Hopper. Till next time, keep it WFO and Barad.